Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we all ready. Good morning. Welcome to the Front Porch. It is a Friday. It's not Good Friday. That's next week. It's going to be a Good Friday. It's going to be a nice weekend. Starting out this morning through Saturday and Sunday. My name's Kenny Dean. Welcome to the Front Porch. Of course, this show has been pre-recorded. In fact, it was pre-recorded on a Tuesday with our guests coming in on Monday and Tuesday. We've done that a couple times here lately, and boy, you talking about Confucius say. Let's see who our guests are today before we do our thought for the day. I want to thank Reverend John Hill for being with us this week from Flint Hill. He's not been with us in a while, and that's my fault. I'm going to tell him this weekend what happened. I just tell y'all, when all of our ministers, I've got a notebook right here. This notebook right here that Ryan orders me about once a year. I get a new one, and I go in and put all of our guests down, who our preacher is, who he's with every week. And then I think we got about 10, 11, 12 ministers that do the thought for the day. And I think what happened, it's my fault, nobody's fault, 'cause I'm the one that does it, is when I got the new book, I didn't get the Reverend in the lineup. And they was talking about it, and Ryan said, have you had John Hill on? I said, you know what? I sure hadn't. But he was one I just left out, and it was nobody's fault but my own. But he stepped in this week, getting back from a trip with he and his boys out to Utah. And then, of course, he was, you know what? In fact, he's going to be with us today. No. See, this is what happens when you do this. He was with us yesterday on yesterday's show. And he did the thought for the day live out here yesterday. See, I almost fooled myself. So I'm gonna share that with him tomorrow if that doesn't get back with him. Our guest today will be Jeremy Phillips. He's the new director at the Sportsplex here in Alexander City. Took old buddy Casey Kasjak's place, and he is doing a good job, and he's going to do a great job because it's a team effort. They all over there work together, and that's what we all should do. Tammy with an eye at Montgomery will be on today with the director of Arise. A lot of things going on in Arise. They're growing, and growing, and they may be looking for you as a driver. We'll talk about that with her. Bridget Thornell with the Dadeville Chamber of Commerce, CEO of the Dadeville Chamber of Commerce, will be with us today. So look forward to Bridget being on. Always look forward to Bridget being on because you talking about somebody that loves what she does. She loves what she does. Let me put that over here. Let me put that right there. All righty. Let's see. I'm gonna print out. I tell you what. Well, since it didn't print out everything, I'm just going to go. I'm going to be honest with you. I messed right around and didn't do the thought for the day, or get the thought for the day done, because when I sat down, I wasn't ready. But so I looked it up, and for the Palm Sunday, this is Palm Sunday, this coming day after tomorrow. In fact, I Googled this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a preacher, but I wanted to try to do this right for today. Life's ups and downs. Let me see if that's where I really want to. Now I'm gonna start right here, my friends, for Palm Sunday. life's ups and downs. That's where I'm going to start. Just as the crowd shifted from praise to judgment, we are reminded to glorify God during high points and to trust Him. Palm Sunday marks Jesus' humble, triumphant entry into Jerusalem, initiating Holy Week with a message of peace and sacrifice over worldly power. It is a day to reflect on welcoming Christ as King into our lives, transitioning from the joy of Hosanna to the solemnity of the upcoming Passion. Key reflections for today. Listen to this. I've heard this before, but I like it. A king on a donkey. Now, Jesus models leadership through humility, not force. He enters not as a warrior, but as a peaceful king. Hosanna to action. Hosanna means, please save us. It's not an urgent cry for redemption, reminding us to rely on God's love and sacrifice. Purpose in the journey. I hope we all have a purpose in this journey. What's yours? Even when steps seem small, like the donkey chosen for the entry, they can fulfill a divine plan. Trust that your path has a purpose. And I think about that. I hope all of us have a purpose today, tomorrow, the next week. And I hope it involves the man upstairs. I'm gonna close it with a prayer right here. And here again, this is coming from my heart, but I'm reading this today. Palm Sunday prayer focuses on celebrating Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, acknowledging his humility and preparing for Holy Week. These prayers typically praise God, ask for grace to follow Christ in his sacrifice and transition. I've already done that. All four, let me go back to this. I apologize for not having this done. I'm going to just be honest as I can be. I apologize. But I'm going to end with this prayer. This is where I wanted to go because it includes all four Gospels offer an account of what is known as Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem. That's Matthew and Luke and John. Jesus enters on a donkey, fulfilling the prophecy found in Zechariah. Rejoice greatly, O daughter Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter Jerusalem. Lo, your king comes to you, triumphant and victorious is he, humble and riding on a donkey, on a coat, the foal of a donkey. Lastly, the people on this particular day have him, love him. A great crowd forms around him, waving palm branches in the air, eventually laying them on the road beside their cloaks. Now, you're going to hear a lot of that in the next few Sundays. This Sunday, Palm Sunday, next Sunday, Easter. I want you to reflect on that, and I want to, not about what I just tried to get through with this thought for the day, but I want you to pay close attention to the words said at church on Palm Sunday and to the words that are said at the church on Easter. It's very important. It's a very important part of our life and our children's lives, our grandchildren's lives. So just pay close attention. Maybe more these two Sundays than you have in a long time. And so my prayer today is that each of you will have a great weekend. Each of you will, if you've not been to a church in a while, that you will find a church this Palm Sunday, go to it. And if that's the church that you settle on, you make sure that you're back in that same church next Easter. And you make sure you get your children in there. They need it just as much as you do. So I pray that in the man upstairs and God Almighty's loving arms. I hope he wraps those loving arms around us all this weekend, and I hope you all have a great Palm Sunday weekend. Amen. I know I kind of bubbled that up just as much as I could, and my apologies, but that's what you do when you're not prepared. A lot of times, I think I just do better if I just shut my mouth for a minute, open my heart, but today I want it to be a little bit different, and I was not prepared. But you've already heard that. You've already seen that, haven't you? Let's talk about the weather outside, because it is nice. Today's gonna be 84, mostly sunny. Tonight, a pleasant night, 48. Now that 48 degrees goes into tomorrow for Saturday for opening day of baseball, t-ball, softball. It's gonna be a ball game going on. Play ball, 69 and 44 and sunny. 70 on Sunday and Sunday. Palm Sunday is going to be a beautiful day, 51 for a low. Then getting into the next week, upper 70s, low 80s, mid 50s during the week time. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but still no rain to speak of. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine. They are home of the 2026 Landau Island Breeze. Got a 200 Suzuki. Oh, it's got that green sage color that you're going to love. Go check it out at Alex City Marine. Eula Mays, good morning to you. Gary Tapley, you rascal, you today. He's going to run some chicken tender snacks on a special with fries and drink for only $8 tonight. Of course, dinner time, he's got wings. He's got homemade, he's got fried okra to go with those wings. He's got a salad bar. He's got a ribeye sandwich, cheeseburger. Man, if you're not eating breakfast or lunch or supper time at Eula Mays, put that on your things to do this weekend.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting sleep for, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hillary Home and Garden Shop, they'll be open today all day long. And man, do they get it packed in. And tomorrow, tomorrow you've already heard the weather report. It's going to be a beautiful day to go get you some plants and some flowers and make your garden look good, make your yard look good, make your office look good, make your house look good. Hillary Home and Garden Shop located right down below the TV station, right next to Bucks. Go see them today and tomorrow. And 1 to 4 on Sunday. And come on back in here and join us as our first guest. I believe we're ready for. Well, you started dead blame thing all over again. We got all kind of announcements to go with this week. One thing that starts tonight, the play that goes wrong. Now, if you like a good knee slapper laugh, you can go tonight and tomorrow night, and then on a Sunday afternoon at 2:00. It's going to be at the BRHS Auditorium. But remember, the old auditorium on Cherokee Road, admission is free, donations are accepted. Now, they're going to do this again on the 11th of April at Mount Vernon Performing Arts Center. That's over in Tallahassee. There will be a $10 charge for that, so put that on your things to do. You know, I'm looking out at Lake Martin-Dable Area Chamber of Commerce events going on in April. One is a brand new event that's coming to our area. It's coming to Wind Creek State Park on April the 18th, the Dragon Boat Festival. Now, I know the other day, Bridget will be out here at 7:30 this morning to talk about that. So I'll let her talk about that at 7:30 this morning. Let's say tonight at Martin's at Lake Martin. Rolling Smoke. They're going to be there from 5 to 10 performing. And then 8:30 to 11:30, Cudsy is going to be there with some, I guess that's going to be some food. No? I'm going to say that Cudsy's going to be the entertainment. See, I just don't keep up with the bands and all these trailers, food trailers to know what's going on. I'm going to say Rolling Smoke is going to be the food. And then Rolling Smoke will be a pretty good name for a band, too. And then Cudsy will be playing from 8:30 to 11:30. Now, tomorrow, I know I got this one right, from 5 to 10, Hot Dog Guy's going to be there. 8:30 to 11:30, Damn Skippy. And then Sunday, Tony Brooks will be performing from 3 to 6. Bring your favorite food to share. Well, that's something kind of different down at the Martins, at Lake Martin. Let's see what's going on. Oh, next week, Lake Life Wellness Studio grand opening April the 3rd. So come on down from that from 12 to 3. So much going on. This weekend, the 28th, they will be having the pancake breakfast at American Legion Post 143. Now, this is for all veterans and family members and first responders. So put that down from 8 to 9:30. That's over in Dadeville, Alabama. So put that on your things. Now, also, the Elks. Man, they got it going on this weekend. Let's see. Tomorrow night, they got shrimp and raw oysters. Music by J.D. Cable Band. That's going on tomorrow at the Elks here in Alexander City on Lake Martin. Speaking of Lake Martin, we talk about this every week because it's a big deal. The cost on this tournament, and I can tell you about, it's only $35. It runs now through June the 9th. It started March 1st, running for 100 days in celebration of the 100-year anniversary of Lake Martin, which is this year. Lake Martin 100-year centennial virtual fishing tournament. Now, this is a bass and crappie tournament. $5,000 on the first place bass, first place on crappie, and of course there's some others that go along with it as far as getting money. It's not how fat that rascal is. 10-pounder, that's great. 5-pounder, 3-pounder, that's great. But it doesn't make any difference. It's how long that rascal is. So you get you a good old skinny long one, you may be the winner. Bingos last night at Elks Lodge. I hope somebody won the big money. Cancer Thrivers Support Group. Now this is going to be the first Tuesday, which will be April the 7th. I know I'm getting out of ways, but it's at 1 o'clock. That will be, they always hold that at the Cancer Center conference room, at the Cancer Center conference room. You know, I hope you never have to go to the Cancer Center. I truly hope you never have to use our Cancer Center. But let me tell you something. If you do, you're going to be dealing with some of the top-notch the equipment, the use of it out there, the people. Now, you got all that great equipment and all that, but to me, it's the people, from the doctors to the nurses to nurse practitioners to Angie. When you first go in there, and all the girls in the office and just everybody, it's top notch, and they got hearts. And to me, that's been the bottom line, what we've seen this year. But again, I hope you never have to use them. Martin's at Lake Martin, they got a cruise in. These are starting to really pick up. I guess it's the weather that it is. First ever at Martin's at Lake Martin. This is going to be Saturday, April the 11th, from 3 until 6. So it's going to be right there close to Papa Dogs, which is right next door. If you've got an event going on, excuse me while I fix my papers right here. If you've got an event going on in your community, you got a fundraiser. As long as it's not a business, we can do those announcements for you. In fact, we'll be glad to do those announcements. I tell you one I'm excited about is this Derby Day, which is going on at the new Ag Center, which is on Jackson Gap. I was going that way just the other day. Whew, you talking about moving some dirt. That Robert Reams and John McKelvey and the whole district that he's over there, those guys are moving some dirt, and they need parking. And they know that's going to be a good problem to have. Now, the first event is coming up real soon, and then it's one event after another. Now, if you're thinking about, for instance, I'm going to use this. This may not be anything that they'll be looking at, but I think that they might be. If you got a car show that you want, to me that would be a doggone good place right there. Be covered. You got a concession stand. You got stands, and it's nice too. Real nice. Hey, let me see who our guests are this coming Monday, because. In fact, John Freeman, John's with the Elks here in Alexander City, BPOE 1878, best people on earth. He'll be with us to let us know what's going on down at the Elks coming up, especially in April, which is doggone right here. Nancy Bolton with Ivy Creek, Doctor's Day, and that's Monday. Of course, Monday is the 30th. I don't know. This may be one of the most the quickest months out of the year. Of course, we're already getting into about the first quarter. It's just about over with. I always say this about my old buddy Blake Schaffer. He said, "Dean, we're in the last quarter of our life." I just did this. I don't say that. Let's carry this on out. The 8th annual Billy McCoy one-shot turkey hunt, April the 3rd. I know we got a couple of rascals coming on about that here pretty soon. In fact, I got to find out. I think David McCoy and Phil Riddle. Of course, they started this because that was about Dave's dad. But that's coming up real soon, and we'll let those guys tell you all about it. We will be right back, I promise. The Salvation Army, of course, they're located at 6800 US 280. They've been there in that location for a pretty good while. They like it. They like it down there, and you go like them. Yeah, I guess I think about this time of the year with the weather starting to change, and we're needing maybe some spring clothes for the kids, for you. You want to look your best. Well, the Salvation Army can do that because they try to put out the best for you. So if you're looking for that today, I want you to go by and check them out today. Of course, they'll be there on Saturday, too, tomorrow. Go see them, the Salvation Army.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along. Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Sometimes change is good. And with this right here, my buddy Casey Kasjak, who used to be the Porch director, I thought the world, still think the world of him, but he and his wife have moved on. But you know yourself, who's going to replace him? Well, let me tell you something. A guy that can go from coaching football to hiding Easter eggs, that's my kind of guy right there. Coach Jeremy Phillips with us out here this morning.
Hey, glad y'all could have me out here. A little bit different role since the last time I was here, but I'm excited about it.
But is it? I mean, you're still dealing with young folks every day, sometimes a little bit younger.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that drew me to it. I think that I've still got the ability to make an impact on children's lives, and now I can really have a greater impact just on the community in general. And I mean, you live somewhere, you want to give back to it, and this job definitely gives you that opportunity to do that.
With you and Lindsay having girls, very much involved with them. We were just talking about going down camping this past weekend down at Wind Creek State Park, where it was last weekend. But to see kids running with a flashlight at nighttime, getting in ice cold water at Lake Martin is still, he ain't warmed up yet. But those are little memory makers.
Right.
But that's part of friendship.
And 100% friendship. I mean, that goes with you for your whole life.
Yeah, you're
right.
right.
And that's something them kids are always going to remember. And that's something that with our Parks and Rec department, we're wanting to do. We're wanting to create memories that people are going to have a good experience with us and really enjoy everything that we provide for our community. And I mean, like last weekend, we had our Easter egg hunt. Had over probably close to 200 kids there at that. Megan Blake did an excellent job organizing that. She stuffed over 7,000 eggs. And,
wow.
I mean, she really did a good job organizing that. And I think that our team that we already have assembled with the Parks and Rec, they do an excellent job every day. And they are all here to serve this town. So
Jimmy,
it's a good thing.
Jimmy, let's go back. Let's kind of step back. I kind of take you for granted. I've been knowing you all these years. Well, let's step back and tell people who you are, what you are, where you're from, and about your family too.
Well, I'm from Ashland, Alabama. I grew up there, and I played all the sports going through, and I played for Coach Horn, Coach Chris Herring, and a lot of really legendary coaches that. I mean, they had a major impact on my life. And so as I was going through, I knew that I wanted to be involved in sports in some capacity, and I just wanted to have impact on kids. And so I went to school at CAC to start with, and as I was there, Coach Horn had then transitioned to Benjamin Russell, and he asked me to come volunteer coach with him, and so I worked under him volunteering the whole time I was at CAC, and then I went on to Auburn, and I drive back and forth volunteering football coaching, and I was lucky enough whenever I graduated from Auburn, I graduated with a special ed degree. And
how special? I mean, I know I'm saying it, but how special is that?
Yeah, it's definitely a rewarding career. I mean, because you deal with all types of kids. Some kids might just have a little bit of trouble with reading and math, and then some, they really have some severe disabilities that they need help with, and just to see those kids and work with them to make sure that they're getting what they need, I mean, it's life-changing for them kids to be able to provide that. And so then kind of as I got hired at Benjamin Russell, I was there. I coached at Benjamin Russell for, I guess it was 8 years total, 5 volunteering, and then of course, when I was hired, I taught there for 3 years. I helped get the Special Olympics kind of going on its feet, and then Horseshoe Bend come available to be the head football coach and athletic director, and took a chance, and they hired me, and I've been there for 7 years. I've loved every minute of it up there.
And they have too.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm really gonna miss all the people that I worked with, and the kids up there. They hold a special place in my heart. That's for sure. And but it's funny, all of them still texting me and talking with me. They're gonna be all right. I know the administration up there, they're gonna hire a good coach to replace me and all. And
they believe in you.
Yeah, they were all very supportive of my decision, and the decision had nothing to do with football or athletics or Horseshoe Bend. It was more of a personal decision, really. And talking about my family, I'm married Lindsay Phillips. She's from Alex City, and we live here in town, and we have 2 little girls, Ella and Annie. Today, Monday was Annie's birthday, so she's turned 2, and then Ella turns 5 here in a couple weeks. So they're growing up fast on me, and we're real involved with everything within our community, and we really love being here in Alex City. I think it's one of the best towns in Alabama, honestly. Everybody's welcoming, they're hospitable, and I'm just glad to be a part of this town.
You know, I go back to your days coming up under Coach Horn and those guys. They saw something in you. They here again. They believed in Jeremy Phillips. Did any of those guys or any of your former coaches or guys you worked with said, "Hey, you ought to get more into this. You ought to do this"? Did you?
Well, Coach Horn. I've always leaned on him, and before I made the decision, I called him and talked to him, and he was like a second dad to me. Which I have a real supportive mom and dad. They still come to all the ball games. They come to all Ella and Nanny's ball games. But Coach Horn, just kind of in the coaching world, I really did lean on him a lot, and heck, he's a Hall of Famer. There's a reason why he is. And so whenever me and him kind of got to talking about it, he said, "Jeremy," he said, "you just got to make the decisions that's best for you and your family." And at the end and he said, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna love you, and we're gonna be supportive of whatever you want to do. And he said, "You always know if you got to go back to coaching, you can." And I was like, "Yeah, that's true." And he said, "But now you kind of probably have a little more time to coach your kids and really coach some other young kids in the community and really get them developed to go into the high school." So I'm probably still gonna be coaching in some capacity, but it probably won't be at the high school level. It'll just be kind of more of the Parks and Rec level. So and that's a good thing.
But I think about that time you talk about. I think about that time with your girls, with Lindsay. You don't get that time back.
No.
I mean, you gotta. We say this. I say it out here every day. Building relationships. That relationship you had with Danny Horn. Wow, and you can pick up the phone anytime and you say, "Coach, I got this going on," and you get good advice. Maybe you take it, maybe you don't, but you still got him.
Right, and there's a lot of coaches that I do that way. I lean on Coach Horn a lot because I think the world of him. And then, like Kevin Smith, for instance, I talk to him pretty regular. I talk to every time I see Coach Tate, I get welcomed with a big old hug. I love that guy. Tal Morrison, he's another guy that I talk to him a good bit. And then my brother, he's in the coaching world too, and so he kind of understands the difficulties that go along with that. And me and him talk about every other day. It's just it's good to have people to lean on that's going to support you no matter what. And I feel like I have a really good support staff personally that's always been super supportive of me, and they believe in me, like you're saying. And like I told somebody, I ain't never been wrong betting on myself. So I'm always going to take that chance. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I think this setup that we have right now with the Parks and Rec, Mr. Casey, he did an excellent job. And I think we're going to keep rolling right along and keep improving the way he had it going. So,
have you talked to him since he and his wife?
I talked to him briefly at the council meeting where they introduced me, and then, but I didn't get a chance to really sit down with him because I think he was ready to get up there and get started himself. So, which I don't blame him because I think he's undertaking a big role as well. So, and it's definitely different. It's probably going to be different than here in Alex City. So, because I think he's going to a pretty big place.
Big. It's 1 million people that live there. If I'm not mistaken, just the Parks and Rec, there's 400 people that work here.
Definitely different than ours.
But he'll do fine.
Oh yeah, he will.
He'll do fine. But he did fine here. And did he give you any advice? Some things that he did. Try it this way.
Well, he left a couple of things, and I've just been kind of going over it. I've only been working for 2 weeks now, so there's a lot of hitting me at once and trying to navigate all that. But the people that's working there, Miss Tammy Lumpkin and Nick Hand, Megan Blake, you got Brian Riddle. I've really been leaning a lot on those guys and asking them questions, and they've been more than welcoming to me. They've really helped me out and try to get caught up on what all's been going on and how things are operating. And there's just minor tweaks that I think that we might change a little bit, but it's nothing major because they have running a smooth operation already. And it's just kind of little things you just observe as you're going through and being there.
When you're over the Parks and Rec, what does that mean? That's not just a sportplex.
It is a big department. So you got the airport, nutrition center, you got Cooper Rec. You got the senior center, Sportsplex, which has all the fields. It's a pretty big
golf course.
Golf course. I get to naming them and I forget them because it's such a broad department that we offer a little bit of everything for everybody, and that's a good thing for the citizens of Alex City.
When you say the airport, that's a lot of grass to cut out there.
It is.
I mean,
we get some help from our public works guys on helping maintain that.
Okay.
So Mr. Jackson, he does a good job out there. He was explaining to me all the different types of aircrafts coming in.
He knows them.
Yeah, yes, he does. And that's something I told him. I was like, I don't know anything about an airport. I said, but I want to learn. And he's been real good trying to help explain things to me. And our airport is a major hub for a lot of people coming in and out of our town. Industry, just personal use. There's a lot of people that's trying to come there to either go to 5-star, go to the lake, come down and look around at our city. And it's definitely a benefit to have an airport.
And old Jackson Hatton's right there for him. Don't go anywhere. Me and the coach be right back. Porch Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kellyton, Alabama. Let's talk service, because that's just one of the things they do for your vehicle, for my vehicle, for a vehicle you bought from them, from a vehicle you didn't buy from them. Got a great service department, and I just like the way they treat you there at Porch Auto Sales. They've been doing it for decades. Well, it says it. Decades of trust, our name behind it. That's Porch Auto Sales.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dayville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, late t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Playhouse Cinema, man, it's going to be happening tonight. Look at that popcorn. If you're going down the road right now and you listen to us on Clyde Country 97.5, let me just say that if you like popcorn, butter on it, salt on it, big old box, get you a drink to go with it, Playhouse Cinema has it. While you're watching Hail Mary, Reminders of Him, that's the second one. And then, of course, Hoppers. That is a Disney movie. Those three are all playing at Playhouse Cinema this weekend. I'm here with Jeremy Phillips, the new Parks Director of Parks and Rec. Here, when we talk about Parks and Rec, we're not talking about just Sportplex, and he just told us all about that. The airport, we were just talking about the airport. Jackson Hatton, you're right. He does a great job out there, but there's some large planes that come in out here for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, and they're hitting on a little industry. We have a lot of good spread of athletes coming through our schools right now. They're flying. We got colleges flying in to come see those guys, and then they're recruiting them, and they'll bring their whole staff here to come see these kids and try to get them to come to their school. There's a wide range of reasons why people are flying into Alex City right now, and we're just wanting to keep that traffic up, to be honest with you, because I think the more people we can get to come see this great city, the better we'll be.
Tourism.
Yeah, 100%.
I know I say that word at least 3 times out here every show, but it's so much that goes in with tourism, and our Parks and Rec is a huge part of it. This weekend, tomorrow, you just heard us talking about earlier the weather report for tomorrow. 69 for a high tomorrow, sunny for the first day of opening day. Now, opening day, T-ball, baseball, softball, what am I leaving out?
That's it right there.
Okay.
And it's a wide range of age groups in all divisions. Nick Hand, he does an excellent job of getting all that together. I think he told me there's over 450 kids involved.
Wow.
If you do total with all the parents and coaches, it's close to 700 people from our town that's involved in this. And it's an exciting time for everybody that's involved. Baseball season, softball season, that's something, we was talking about memories earlier.
Yeah,
some of my fondest memories are playing youth baseball with all my buddies and my daddy coaching me, and we won a lot of games, we lost a lot of games. Hey, but
it was a memory.
Yeah, it's a memory, and you learn from it. And talking about athletics, that's what athletics is about, is learning and growing and trying to fight through adversities whenever they come up. And I think that we provide an excellent thing for that, to really push kids to be the best they can be, and as long as they're active out there and really trying their best, they're going to learn something from it.
Jimmy, I know in the past, tomorrow is the only day there's a $5 admission. Is that still?
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, and we
That's
use and we use that money to help with officials, paying the referees to be at the games, and just kind of covering just some upfront costs for us. And that's the only time we'll charge admission. The rest of the time will be free. And it does cost money to run an organization, so it's a good way to to get some funds up to help cover those things.
The concession stand, is that run by y'all or is that individuals? I know
it's run by Mr. Sweet Pea. He does it, but we do get some money off of that. And him and Mr. Bill, they kind of get together and they run that for us, and that kind of takes a load off of our minds of trying to get the concession stands going. But we get a cut of everything that's sold there.
There ain't nothing like a hot dog at a ball game.
And see, in that opening day, so we'll have Kona Ice up there. Okay. We'll have some different vendors around. So, and that we'll also get a little bit from them as well. So that's Kona Ice has always been a big supporter of everybody, and especially Parks and Recs, and they're a good partner to have.
Will there be a special ceremony to start the day? I know in years past it has.
Yes,
are you singing this year?
I think we'll pass on the singing part. You might hear me say a few words, but I don't want to hurt everybody. We got a new sound system at the Sportsplex. The school, they were able to provide a new sound system, and me and Coach Brooks was out there the other day, and they were playing, and I had to put some earplugs in. It was so loud. Wow. So it's top of the line, and you're going to be able to hear everybody loud and clear. And we'll have a first pitch, and you have to come see who's going to be for the first pitch. And come out and see, and we'll have the national anthem, and I'll probably say a few words, and then we'll be ready to play some ball.
And of course, when the season starts, games all during the week. Will they be on Saturdays too?
We mainly try to stay during the week.
That's what I thought.
Every now and then we might have to, if it rains or weather gets us, we might have to move a makeup game to a Saturday. But generally, we're going to try to stay within the week to keep the weekends free for families.
Let me tell you something. It is a happening. I tell you one thing I've enjoyed is going out there to the just to the batting cages, and even the covered batting cages. They're well used.
Oh yeah, every night we have teams designated to go up there and work on their batting, and I mean they put in a lot of work up there. If you're going to be good at something, you got to work at it, and I think that's being able to utilize those batting cages is huge.
And they do.
Oh, yeah, they do. Like, I'm coaching my daughter's 6U team, and so Ella, for instance, she's 4 years old and never really swung at balls being pitched to her. And as we've been working, she's gradually gotten better. At first, she got where she couldn't really hit it at all. Now she's hitting it about every 3 or 4 pitches. So it's amazing watching these kids develop, and these parents that are taking their time to really work with their children and creating those memories of being out there with them and just spending time with their kids and really working on something that's going to help them.
I got a memory of Ella. It was either last year or year before last, coming around. She's flying like an airplane. I won't ever forget that.
She got a lot of her mama in her. I don't know what to tell you.
He threw you under the bus. But, that is the thing. I think about with Kenny Jr. and Will, 7, 8 years old, over at where the middle school is now. I got a duster on, a long cowboy coat, cowboy hat, beard, and a bull whip.
Yeah.
I'm on third base. I'm cracking that whip. I'm gonna send them home. But those are all memories.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, golly, the weather is gonna be perfect. Now, parking is better now than it's ever been. It's still an issue.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about if you don't need the upper parking lot. Go somewhere and park. Let somebody else use those. If it's where you can physically get around, get a little extra step in, leave those for the people who really need them.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, our parking, on Saturday, it's going to be jam-packed in there. I mean, it's like I said, we have 450 kids playing, so everybody's probably going to bring 2 or 3 cars apiece if you really think about it.
And they'll catch your roads will be busier than it was.
It's going to be busy. Yeah, and so really just kind of be mindful of when you're parking. I know up there at the top baseball parking lot, a lot of times the people get blocked in. Let's try not to block folks in, and we don't want any major issues with the parking. I mean, that's something easy, and every field's accessible. I mean, it's not a long walk, and I think you can find a good place to park where you can get out as well. So that's the main thing, because a lot of teams, after they play, they'll be leaving. So, I mean, every game lasts anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. So make sure, let's be mindful of where we're parking.
That's an hour and a half of a lot of memories. Thank you, Jeremy Phillips, and congratulations. You're going to be a great asset. And tomorrow, play ball. We'll see you tomorrow.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillaby Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillaby Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Coons Corner Deli, let's see, I bet they got fish. Woo, yeah, they got fish. They got whole and filet fried catfish today, pork barbecue, chicken tenders, loaded potatoes, broccoli, cheese, and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, and yep, you can get some peach cobbler. Now, they don't say they got it, but I bet you get you some ice cream to go with it. That sure would be good at Coons Corner. Well, happy Friday to you. What a weekend we're going to have. Welcome back to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Tammy with an I, Montgomery, Alabama, out here with us today with a director of Arise Transportation.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if it's just me or if it's just Arise. It's amazing. Every time, because I'm out and about all day long.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
seeing folks do what I do. But it's amazing how many Arise Transportation vans I see. And that's a good thing.
We swarm,
Y'all out and about.
We swarm Alex City like bees.
I like that.
We do. We are all over the place. And then now in Dadeville, you can see at least one bus coming through town all day long.
Camp Hill, too?
Yes.
Okay.
We actually have a couple of passengers that are regulars now out of Camp Hill.
Well, that's a growing area.
It really is.
There's a lot going on.
There's actually a town there of apartments. And
I'm glad you just said that, because that's a place I have got. It's been a while since I've been to Camp Hill. You've got the Lyman Ward that's a preparatory.
Girls Ranch.
Girls Ranch, yep, you're right. I always forget about that. That's in.
Yeah.
And but that whole area is growing. In fact, that whole area going towards Lee County is growing.
Yes,
Lee County's coming.
They're coming our way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they really are.
You just got back from a little vacation with your daughter.
I did, yeah.
During spring break.
Lydia plays a softball tournament in Gulf Shores every spring break, so we were there.
It was cold in there, you said.
Oh my goodness. You know, if you check the forecast, okay, so Monday's going to be the pretty day, and then it's going to get colder. No, they played like 5:30 and 6 on Monday evening.
Ooh, it was cold.
The temperature dropped. Feels like 37. Oh my goodness.
And you felt it.
Nobody was prepared for that. Like, I'm borrowing clothes to wear, and we went shopping. I stayed with 2 other moms, and we went shopping and we bought blankets. Because I had cleaned my trunk out to make room, and my sports blankets were not there. It was awful.
So when the sun went down, it got cold. I know
because of the wind.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. I remember that day.
The girls were miserable, but here we are. We have a memory, and
that's what life's all about.
We moved on from it.
We talk about that all the time.
And I have a blanket.
Make it so now you are prepared.
I am prepared. It's even school colors. So
we are. Your daughter's a senior. This year she'll get to graduate at the brand new,
yes.
And we got proms tomorrow.
No, prom is.
It's not the 28th.
Yes. Yes.
Prom is tomorrow. Let me go into this show. We pre-recorded this show on a Monday.
Right, thank you.
We did this last week. I have been so confused in my life. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know what time it was. I didn't know if I was supposed to be at work. I didn't know if I wasn't supposed to be at work. So same way this week. So we always pre-record our Friday show, but it's always after Thursday.
It is.
For the last couple of weeks, we've done it on Monday and Tuesday, and so it gets a little.
You know, and prom already was slipping up on me, and then you do that. But you know, for all seniors, after you come back from spring break, you're in no man's land. I mean, it's over. Like senioritis. My senior's had it since she was in 10th grade.
Well, bless her heart.
So, yeah.
Heading to Gadsden State.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all the seniors, and some are sad, some are checked out.
But tomorrow, we were talking about the Sportplex and all the games going on tomorrow, opening day. It's going to be gorgeous. Tomorrow night, and it's going to be in the courtyard. Correct.
Yes, of the new high school.
Have you been?
Is
You've been
gorgeous.
to the new high school.
Yes.
Isn't it something?
Yes.
And your daughter is fixing to be we say a memory maker, but she's part of history.
She really is.
She and that class are part of history of Benjamin Russell that they can't take that away from. They'll always be the first class to graduate.
I know. And you know what? Sarah is the first freshman, so she will be the first class to go all the way through.
How special is that?
Yeah.
What does Sarah want to do when she graduates in a few more years?
Oh my gosh, she is so grounded and she's so intelligent. She actually has a couple of different things she wants to do.
Really?
They keep changing, but they're also kind of in the same area, zoologist, marine biologist.
What got her in?
And a flight attendant. She wants to fit that in for a few years so that she can travel and then, kind of settle down.
So she does have a plan.
She has a plan, yes.
Wow. Does that surprise you, or has she always kind of been that way since a little girl?
It does not surprise me at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
A flight attendant.
I know.
Yeah, but what a way to see the world.
Yeah.
I mean, if she goes that way. But zoologist, what took her that direction?
Well, it started with marine biologist.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's kind of swirling around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but she's definitely focused on something big.
So does she go to her ambassadors a lot? That's probably somebody calling right now.
No, it's an alarm. I have to set alarms for everything.
Ride on a Rise bus or van.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I think about these young folks. I think about their future. I think about what they want to do. Some of them just blows my mind. But what I was going to say, does she go to her advisors a lot for asking questions?
Not
no.
yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet. I think as she gets older, they're really going to be a resource for her. And I could be wrong, but I don't think that she is using that tool yet.
Okay. Rise Transportation. Tell folks exactly what that is, because it's not free, but it's very minimum.
That's correct. First of all, I've been wanting to say, I love your hat.
Oh, thank you.
He tries to wear the Arise hat every time we come on.
I've always been a big, not just a fan of Arise.
An advocate.
Yeah, because I see how those drivers, how they connect with those people who, the people who get on those buses and those vans. They become part of the Arise family.
And you know what? I want to tell you something. I hired a driver. And she's not from the area at all. She's adorable. And it didn't take her long. We put her out on her own, and, she's been out on her own, I guess, like 3 or 4 weeks. Excuse me. And we're always comparing, well, how did this passenger handle you? First and foremost, yeah, but then how did you handle them? Well, she is out on injury already, and she misses her passengers.
Wow.
It just took that long to get that attachment. And she wants to be out there with them, and I think that's precious.
Well, I think that's part of who you're looking for. To drive
Absolutely.
that. You're looking for those people. Yeah, y'all
Absolutely.
can, it's like a lot of jobs. You can teach them how, but if they don't have the love and the passion for those people they're dealing with,
it's not
it doesn't
going to
make any
work.
difference.
It's not going to work.
No,
Yeah. That is first and foremost. You have to have that servant's heart, that ability to connect with whomever it is you're dealing with. And then, okay, we need good drivers. So be a good driver.
It's a combination.
But if you're there to drive and you don't really like people, I don't need an application. Please don't go.
Well, you're right. I mean, you're exactly right.
You really have to.
I mean, you got to be honest about it.
Yeah.
Because those people that are getting on your bus, on your van, those are the ones that are supporting.
They really are. They are why we are here.
Yeah.
Regardless of if they're having a good day or a bad day, or, if life has just handed them a bad card and everybody needs to hear about it. That's just projection.
Well,
it's not my driver. It is just, and they are able to see that and just love them anyway.
Folks, we will talk more about Arise Transportation when we come back. The Mitchell House over in Dadeville, Alabama. I'm telling you what, had the Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce luncheon there this week, and what a crowd. Now, I say what a crowd. Say, it doesn't have to be a big old crowd to have an event at the Mitchell House. Now, for more information, just get in touch with Miss Vivian Autry. You're going to love her. She's going to work with you no matter how small or how large it is. That's go to mitchellhouseevents.com.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full-service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading. Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
$57 degrees outside right now. Starting off a pleasant morning. It's going to be a warm day, 84, mostly sunny. No rain to speak of in this forecast. Tonight, a pleasant night, kind of cool, 48. Now tomorrow, opening day baseball, t-ball, softball, all that. It's going to be whatever you want to do tomorrow. Get out and do it a lot. 69 and 44 and sun. Sunday, basically the same thing. A little bit warmer Sunday night. 70 and 51. Next week, 78, 81, 83, mid-50s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Still, no rain to speak of. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Tammy with an eye, Montgomery out here, Rise Transportation's looking for you as a driver, as an office person.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always looking for drivers. I especially need a Dadeville-specific driver. They can be floating. It don't have to be 5 days a week. You know, whatever hours. We're always flexible on the hours, depending on our routes as well. And also office clerk.
That would be here at the Innovation Center.
Yes, yeah.
And you're going to love it over there.
It is.
It's a great, it's just a great, neat place.
It is. Community. There's going to be a lot of new tenants coming in. We just had a mass exit.
Sure did. In fact, Lindsay Meacham was just on here just so they just moved. They've been there for years.
Oh, yes.
Of course, they moved in. Larry Morris got his new office. Have you been down there
Lee
yet?
Williams? No.
Lee Williams. It's really nice.
I bet it
really
is.
Nice.
I bet it is.
In fact, when I went in a couple weeks ago, I just went in, right when you go in, they got these real nice chairs. I sat there for a long time because it was real nice chairs.
Kind of like your couch out here.
Oh, that couch will put you to sleep out there.
Gracious.
It is so comfortable. Well, you know, I think about Arise. I think about being an employee of Arise and what you get out of it. You know, I would think you almost get more out of it than you put into it.
You really do. It is so rewarding, and you know, it just makes you want to do more. You do a little thing, you see how it benefits. Makes you want to do more. And we're looking for someone for the office that's going to have that same spirit.
What would they?
Kind of like a mama hen to the drivers. What can I do to make it easier on the drivers?
What that person? What's kind of just a few of their responsibilities in the office?
They'll be doing dispatch, scheduling, making the reservations for the passengers. A lot of phone calls. And they need to have computer skills, you know, Excel, working with spreadsheets. And we have a specific software. It's easy to pick up on, but it can get as intricate as you want it to with reporting. And I would like for someone to be very analytical, that can get in there and understand the backside of the reporting and how we can gather this information and get the data that's going to help us grow.
And somebody's sitting out there right now. They're saying, "I can do that."
Me.
Yeah, you're right. That's you just.
Okay.
I'll be in to see you today. So
two things: you can go on our website, arisetransportation.org, download an application, and bring it. Please don't Google where we are. We're not at the Bud Porch Center. That's the thing. Can't get that fixed yet, but. We are at the Chamber Building, the Lake Martin Innovation Center. That's on Alliant Parkway. You're not going to see a sign or anything. It's a community building, so just call us. Hey, where y'all at? Will you meet me for an application? Whatever it is.
You'll see some Rise Transportation vans.
You will
buses
see those, yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Who keeps them clean?
Well,
You got different people that do that? Or
we had a driver who did that, and he has been doing it, except he's kind of out on medical leave at the moment. So Anthony is kind of taking up that slack and keeping them clean.
Because they always look spotless.
And in fact, we're getting the equipment we need we can go down in that loading dock and wash them in that area.
Oh, wow.
So I think
How
we're going to start
convenient
doing
is that?
Yeah. That's going to help a lot.
The bus is parked right here.
They're right here, so just come around down into the loading dock. The drainage is there, the water faucet, so we're set to go.
What a setup.
I know, yeah.
You're involved in a lot of things. You've been involved in a lot of things.
Yeah.
And one is, one was just here, the fishing tournament. What a day that was.
Oh, my goodness, that was amazing. You know, people just don't realize how huge that was. Huge to bring people into the area. And national TV, you know, national TV.
I was telling folks this. I'm sitting at home on a Saturday morning watching TV. I mean, watching fishing on TV. I had never done that in my life. But they were talking about
Yes.
my hometown too.
Yes.
And it was huge exposure. In
It
fact,
was. Mhm.
I don't think I know it was $1 million impact to our economy, which is huge. That's
Yeah.
just 1 week, or 3 or 4 days. But I don't think we realize what we're going to get now and later, what we got out of that from all the TV exposure.
Yes, I totally agree with that, and that's not my realm to really dig into that impact, but it is incredible to have that kind of exposure and to know that it's going to come back again. We're going to have fishermen. Other tournaments are going to spin off of that and come to Lake Martin.
I think about what you just said. I think about our involvement with so many people, and this word tourism comes up. A rise is a huge part of tourism.
Yeah.
I mean, people are looking to move to this area because they have somebody in this area. They can't always be there for them.
Yeah, and we get calls. They're looking at moving into our area, but is there transportation? Because if there's not, then I can't come.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that. I would just.
Yeah, it
I
happens.
speculate a lot.
It happens. Some because they just, they don't have a car at the time. Others it's because of that mobility need that they have. So if it's not here, they can't move here.
And they all got doctor's appointments.
They all do, yes.
Is that one of y'all's number one? Or do you have a number one?
It's medical.
Okay.
It's absolutely medical. If we break it down, it's either medical or everything else. And they're kind of hand in hand, but all the everything else, you could break that down to a lot of different things, but it is truly medical.
Are you going to be rowing one of the dragon boats? Are you going to be one of the rowers?
If I'm not on one of those boats, I am going to just freak out.
Oh, really?
I want to be on a boat so bad I can't stand it.
Good for you.
And then I find out my daughter has a softball tournament. She's like, go. I'm like, I'm going to.
Good for you. This is coming up April the 18th. Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to remember.
And that is a big deal.
Yeah. That's right around the corner, too.
Yes. And they have people signed up from out of town.
Really?
Other areas.
Really?
I know there's a fire department from somewhere that signed up. Yeah.
Wow. See, I didn't. So this is
the scope of this is going to be huge.
And I've seen some video on it. It's really neat.
It's really
the way
neat.
you get dressed up. But you can't just row your boat. You gotta be in sync. Yeah.
That's right. It is a true team effort. And if you're not in sync with your team, it don't matter how strong you are or how talented you are.
I'm sorry. It's going to be at Wind Creek State Park, too.
Yes.
And, of course, that'll just really be – it's starting to wake up down there. People are already starting to go. And then, Memorial Day is right around the corner. Then 4th of July, then Labor Day. It's just a process of the whole year for our area, the way it moves.
Yep. We are kicking off, and everything just starts coming alive.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
If you're moving to our area, we welcome you, number one. But if you're moving to our area, we have so much to offer, and I think people need to know that.
Far more than what's on the surface.
Yeah. But I think with a rise transportation, I think that's a huge part of. It's all part of the big picture.
Yes.
A rise is. It's all
really
part of the big picture. We got a lot of things that are about to happen this year. They gonna be through a 280 here pretty soon. 63. 63.
Yes.
And I know that's gonna be good for y'all.
Yes, it is.
Because that's 63 South, right next to Publix there is
need those ALDOT people to hurry up.
They said May, April's right around the corner. We plan on getting somebody back out here from ALDOT next month just to see where they stand. Thanks for coming out here.
I always enjoy it.
Thank you for what you do. And thank all the drivers, the dispatchers, everybody that's a part of a RISE transportation. We're looking for you today. We'll be right back.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
And welcome back to a beautiful Friday morning here on the front porch with my friend, CEO of the Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, in their, I'm going to still say their new office downtown, Dadeville, Bridget Thornell. I think it will always be known as the brand new, because it's just, it just looks so new.
It is, yes. I still say new too, which it is. I mean, we've only been there 3 months, so.
You fix to have a wellness center right in your backyard.
I know.
There.
I'm excited.
Of course, the Lake Life Wellness Studio, which is right behind the courthouse, will open They're grand opening April 3rd, which
April
is
3rd
next week.
at 12 o'clock. And we'll, so Elliott City Chamber and Dayville Chamber will do a ribbon cutting together for them. So I'm excited about that. We've done several of those, but in April 2nd, the day before, we'll do a ribbon cutting for Mount Lovely Head Start in Camp Hill.
Mount Lovely
Head Start.
Okay.
And that's there in Camp Hill. So we'll do that on Thursday at 2 o'clock, and then on Friday we'll have Lake Life Wellness, and then the week or so after that we will be partnered with the Auburn Chamber and doing a ribbon cutting for, I think it's called Sotheby's Realty, and that's April 15th at 11. So, you know, I'm loving all these partnerships. And,
I do too,
and
Bridget.
The chambers work together. Like I called and spoke with Crystal McKelvey yesterday at the Auburn Chamber, and she said, Bridget, if there's anything that I can do to help you, please let me know.
Yeah.
And Anna Hovey, you know, all the chambers work together, and they've all been in my place at some point or time, and so they're just excited for my position, but they're very helpful.
I love what y'all are doing, because I've been talking about it for years, you know, Elliott City Chamber and especially Dayville, and I'm glad to see you reaching out to Auburn, because we're all part of this. We're all part of the big picture, and I think when we realize it's not just about Dayville, it's not just about Elliott City, it's not just about Auburn, it's about all of us, because we're all really, if you look at it, we're connecting, you know, with Lee County, Chambers County, that little small part right there on 280 coming into Dayville, Elliott City, and it just makes for a strong force.
It does, and with saying that, Southern Prep there in Camp Hill, they have a lunch and learn at our office the 4th Thursday. So they had that yesterday, and at our office, and that's open to the public. And whether you have children or not, you know, you want to learn more about what Southern Prep has to offer. They have a lot of things going on this summer. They have a Ranger Fest. They have summer camps. They have a lot of things going on. So if you just want to stop by, meet the people, find out a little bit more about how the community can help them spread the word about what they're doing now.
And I think they're doing a really good job. They're doing a lot of this, you know, fun facts, you know, stop in and meet us, find out about us. They're going about it right, because they're really trying to get a new word out. It's not Lyman Ward anymore. It's under almost under new management. The new president over there, he's been out here a couple of times and bringing some of the students, and it's just it's refreshing. And I see Camp Hill starting to take off, and I really love seeing that.
Yes, they have a new mayor, and so yes, we work together on some things. So I think Camp Hill is growing, and I love to see that too.
In fact, I'll get the mayor's number, because I'd love to have the mayor out here, because we do the Mayor Mike Dinsmore, our Elliott City mayor, Mayor Chuck Ledbetter, Dayville mayor, that's very much involved over there.
Yes.
But the way that Dayville, timing is everything. I know I talk about that a lot out here, but you going in the position that you are with the Dayville Area Chamber of Commerce, the way Dayville is growing, not just the downtown Dayville, but 34, 49, and 50, all those areas right there are growing like crazy.
They are.
And Ivy Creek, they're growing too.
They are. And, you know, Nancy Amons is in that, Bolton is in that position now.
I just got a text from her.
And she's doing a great job. I mean, I love working with her. And so she's on our board now, and her and Mike Bruce both. And so they, you know, they're doing great things, and I love to see all of our business doing that. And so last week while everyone was out on spring break, I took McCray with me to work, and we started a TikTok. So the Dadeville Chamber now has a TikTok page, and we went to some of our local businesses and did some things, and I want to start doing that with other businesses, you know, around the area, just to try to show how inviting they are and what they do have to offer, because a lot of people don't know. We went in Bell's Boutique down there in Dadeville. They have men's stuff, but you think it's a boutique, and
Boutiques, ladies.
yes, and you see more of the children or the women's clothing, but they do have men's clothing there.
What's a TikTok? I mean, I've heard TikTok.
So
did McCray introduce you to this?
Well, yes,
Her daughter.
yes, and so it is. It's just short videos of different things, and it's sort of like Facebook, but it's a little faster pace, and so people they scroll Facebook, they scroll TikTok just to see what people have to say, I
Just
guess.
another part of social media?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's just, and I think TikTok and Instagram are more of the younger generation, where my generation and older are Facebook.
But I still think that all those generations are going to have to come together.
Yes.
The young, the a little bit older, the older. I think we all need to come together, because that's where it's headed.
It is.
I mean, you know, I think about but just doing that, that's going to branch Dadeville Chamber of Commerce out and those businesses out more and more.
Yes, I mean, we went, so our first one, we walked over to see Liv, and I walked in and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" She said, "Nothing." I said, "Let's do a TikTok." She said, "What are we gonna do?" I said, "I don't know, McCray, what are we gonna do?" So,
But Liv's
you know,
that
she
young.
was right there.
Yeah.
She was ready for it, and so all of the businesses were like that day. And what do you want to do? What, you know, and so. So, you know, everybody's so inviting in Dadeville, and
You're right. I agree with you.
and you know, you go in those businesses, if you have questions or you're looking for something special, or if you're just browsing around, go in, see them, see what they have to offer. Ask them if they can do something. I just found out that Bell's Boutique can do, I guess it's not really screen printing, but
Embroidery?
I don't really know
Okay.
but she can do T-shirts and different things for us. So just by asking those questions, actually, I was in Amazing Grazing, and she had a shirt on that Bell's Boutique made for her. So
That's how you found out.
yes, so you know, it's just those connections, and I love it. I love seeing Dadeville grow.
2 words, connections and Nancy Bolton. That's 3 words. But you working with Nancy all those years with Ivy Creek, and she, you know, fell right in the place where you were, and y'all know each other. You're friends. You can bridge not a gap, but you've got the Ivy Creek end of it with her in marketing. You got the Dadeville Chamber of Commerce. So it just helps the flow inviting. It's kind of, it makes it more inviting because y'all know each other.
Yes.
And promoting.
Yes, and it's easy. And sometimes I still say, "This is Bridget with Ivy Creek" when I answer the phone, and I'm
Kinda
like,
used to that.
no, yeah. So, you know, and even when I'm talking, I still talk Ivy Creek. So
We're going to take us a break, and we're going to come back and talk more. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, man, they got a lot going on, and they want you to be a part of it. And one thing that's coming up real soon, and they're taking vendors are wanting right now, the Dragon Boat Race, which will be going on at Wind Creek State Park, April 18th. It's going to be huge, and then in May, the Derby Bites Showcase, which will be at the new Ag Center in Jackson Gap. Get in touch with them today at 256-825-4019.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Senza Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Mealworms, night crawlers. What I'm talking about is what they have to offer. If you don't want to do any work, if you don't need any work stuff, hardware stuff out of Enoch's Hardware, Bait and Tackle over in Rockford, Alabama. They got the bonnie plants in right now, so if you want to do some planting, they got pine straw in. They got shovels that you need to dig the dirt up with. So what I'm telling you, it's a fully stocked hardware store, but if you don't want to do any work, go fishing, and they can take care of that too. That's Enoch's Hardware, Bait and Tackle in Rockford. And back out here with Bridget Thornell with Lake Martin Dayville Area Chamber of Commerce, talking about a row your boat not so gently down the road, dragon boat race. Sandra Fuller with tourism has been talking about this for months. We've been talking about it for months, and now it's almost here, April the 18th.
That's right. And so,
at Wind Creek State Park.
Yes, and we're still looking for vendors, whether you're a food vendor or a clothing vendor, or, vendor spaces are still available. So you can contact me at the Dayville Chamber. The Dayville Chamber is in charge of the vendors, but registration for teams and things like that go through tourism. And so we're still asking for teams. We did have some sponsorships for some teams. We just need the members.
All right, let me ask you about a team. How many's in a team?
So it's 10 with a captain, and the captain is like the drummer. He kind of keeps you motivated.
Will he have a drum on there? I mean,
I don't really know. I don't really know. I've been sharing some videos of
I've seen them.
other ones, and so I haven't even really looked to see.
I haven't either.
But
this is so new and refreshing.
It is, and you have to have at least 4 women or girls, or you can take an empty spot. So I guess they're saying women really aren't that helpful.
Well, you got arms. I mean, and it's a very, from what I'm understanding about it, it's very time driven. I mean, you gotta be in rhythm.
Yes, you do, and there will be a couple of days beforehand. If you do have a team, we will have not tryouts but practice.
Really?
And the people that are coming to do this, it's not just Dayville Chamber, LSC Chamber, and Tourism and Rotary putting this together. We're putting all of the things together, but there is a company that will come. They're bringing the boats, they're bringing the life jackets, and they will be in charge of all of that. So don't think that Bridget from the Dayville Chamber is going to be putting your life jacket on you and telling you what to do, because I'm not.
But it takes all those people that are involved, and we'll all learn from it this year for next year. This is a brand new, this has never been done here, but it's been done in other places.
It has.
It's been a huge success.
It has.
In other areas.
I know Kim Dunn had even shared one of the videos, and a lady from Tuscaloosa said, I wish this would come back to Tuscaloosa. I mean, I know that it will grow, and because your first year is always your trying and everything, but even if you just want to be a spectator, come down. I've already come down, get some food, watch some races, because there'll be different races, and we're trying to get the mayors from Elliott City and Dayville to have a mayor's cup. And so hopefully the mayors will get on board with this, and they don't have to just choose people that work for them. They can choose whoever they would like, and that's with like CAC. I think they have a team, and it'll be CAC students. It doesn't have to necessarily be administration. And so we have a lot of people that want to get involved. They just don't know where to begin. But there is a Lake Martin Dragon Boat Festival Facebook page.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Explore Lake Martin also has it on their page. So there's several ways to go about finding out more information.
Will there be a charge to get in there? I know it'd be a charge to get in the Wind Creek State Park, but will there be a charge to go to this?
I don't think we're charging for you to come and just watch.
Okay,
I think because you'll be paying for food and if you're a team and things like that, but we have not talked about that.
Okay.
And, there's several of us that have already reserved our campsites, so we're going to be down there all weekend. And, so I think it's just going to be a fun family activity, something different, bringing something different to our community. So
I can't wait.
I can't either. I'm excited about it. with saying bringing new things, we're actually going to bring some new things to Dable, and one of the things is we're going to do a social media lunch and learn for our members, or it's for everyone. You don't have to just be a member of the Dable Chamber, but it's $25 a person, and we will provide a light lunch. It's April the 10th. It's a Friday.
Where will it be?
It'll be at the Mitchell House from 11 to 1. Now, you don't have to stay the whole time, but, we'll do lunch probably about 11 to 11:30, and then, then Our Lady will start her, I think it's Katie, tourism. Sandra Fuller is getting our social media teacher to come in, so that there again we are partner with tourism to do some things there in Dable.
What would we do without the Metro House?
I don't know. I do not know.
I'm telling you, it's used. I mean, y'all just had your quarterly luncheon there this past Wednesday, well attended. It's used for so many events, large and small, and all in between.
Yes, and I know that there are multiple places in Dable and our surrounding area that you can rent, but Miss Vivian is so easy to work with.
She is.
And I won't say any names, but we've been trying to book an event somewhere else, but they won't get back in touch with us. So what do we do?
Communication's everything.
Yes, and that's the thing. Just let me know, hey, I'm in the process of moving or, whatever. And then we can move forward with that. But, I'm a planner, so anything in the next couple of months, I want it to at least be, us to have a location and a date and time, those kind of things. And then we can work on all the other stuff. So
let me give you the chamber number over there. If you want to be a chamber member, if you want to find out more about the chamber, if you're just wanting to go by the office, which she and Margaret always want to show that office off, 256-825-4019. That's 256-825-4019. I think about Liv Nay with the Lake Life Wellness Studio that's fixing to open up next week. What an asset. Here again, I told Liv the same thing I told you. It's timing.
Yes.
I mean, I think timing is everything, no matter what you get in, what you get into. And there's so much. We're just now the first week of spring. And the Dadeville, Alexander City, and the whole area is growing like crazy. And I said it earlier, it's a good growth.
It is. And, I was printing this out yesterday, and just
That's
the things
neat.
that we have going on, April is going to be a full month with ribbon cuttings and events. And then in May, we'll do a Kentucky Derby, and that's something
at the Ag
new.
Center.
Yes, and that's something new, and we're bringing, we're working with Robert Reams and trying to, build that connection, because that place is amazing.
I was going by there yesterday, and I didn't stop because I went to Dadeville on some business, and I had to get back. But they have moved some more dirt.
They have.
And Robert Reams is just in hog heaven over there. But they're moving all that back toward the Dadeville area, if you notice, for parking.
Yes.
And for building barns for when they do have horse shows. But then you're talking about this, the Derby, Kentucky Derby. What a fitting place.
I know.
Folks, we got so much neat things going on around here. We want you to be a part of it. We want you to know about it. If you want to be on the show to talk about it, that's what this is all about. It's just a front porch. We just come out here and have a conversation. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you for
It's
having me.
always a treat. Folks, again, that number at the Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce is 256-825-4019. We'll be right back. Good gracious of life. They got the cars, they got the trucks, and let's just talk trucks right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika. Truckloads of fresh inventory that arrives almost daily because people are buying them, not just almost, they're buying them daily. Now, whether you're eyeing that rugged Silverado or the premium GMC Sierra, you can check them out side by side at Glenn Smith, Opelika, Alabama.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, "Donald, can you find it for me?" That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Thank y'all for being with us today. We really do appreciate it, man. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Get out and just take it all in. If it's where you can go to a ball game, you don't even have to have anybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun at the Sportplex and other areas. If you've got things going on like on the weekends, like ball games or some kind of a car show, just anything, we'll put it in while our announcements we won't guarantee you we'll get to it, but we do nice ones about every day out here. But, you know, sometimes somebody gets to talking too much. I don't know who it is. It's not him because he's not here today. Scott Blake will be back in here with us on Monday with our first guest, John Freeman with the Elks. They got a lot going on with BPOE 1878 Elks. And Nancy Bolton, I know I said this at the early part of the show, with Ivy Creek Doctor's Day coming up. So looking forward to her being on with us. Of course, y'all are always our special guests. Hope it's a good weekend for you. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Get out and take it in. Ryan Fuller, hope you have a good weekend, buddy. We'll see you Monday.